drive itself, what was it like to kind of be in the midst of it? Because, I mean, at one point it seems like it's not going the way you want, then all of a sudden you're at the goal line. Like, what did you see in terms of what allowed you to get free, get space, get in, and everything that happened afterward?
Talking about that play?
Yes.
That was just a typical stretch right play. We've been running it all game, so I feel like they knew it was coming. Before I got the ball in my hand, the whole defense flowed with the O-line, so I just tried to cut it back, make a play. I seen a guy out of my peripheral, and luckily I broke the tackle and dove in the end zone.
What was that final 30 seconds like? You guys finally have the lead. It seems like you've got it. Then all of a sudden you see this 54-yard field goal go in. Did you know, like, okay, it was in, or did it hit you like, okay, once it went in, like, game over, you guys had lost?
Yeah, once it went in, I knew the game was over. So that's it.
Talk about what Coach Fisher was telling you guys, being that you were down, just talk about the way to come back and hustle to fight like you all did.
We just had the motto of, keep chopping. We just, take it one play at a time. We've been in this situation before, so we just had to limit the mistakes, the penalties, and, the self-inflicted wounds, and we knew we were able to come back.
Jimbo and Dalvin were complimentary of how you were in the huddle going into that final offensive drive. I guess, what were your feelings like, nerves, anything like that going into the final drive there?
2-minute drive, we do that every Thursday. So, we all were pretty confident. We rep it and we rep it again over and over. So we knew what was at stake. We knew what to do. We knew what plays we usually call in those situations, so we executed.
Deondre, you guys didn't convert third down until the fourth quarter. What was not happening for you guys throughout the game, and then you guys ended up converting in the fourth quarter?
Just mistakes here and there. Everyone took turns making a mistake, and against a good football team like North Carolina, you can't do that. Mm-hmm. So those were self-inflicted wounds that hurt us in the first half.
When the O-linemen are getting those penalties in that last drive, kind of just what's going through your mind, after each one?
Just stay poised. Try not to get them guys too rattled. Continue to be a leader. Continue to focus on my job and doing it well.
Talk about these self-inflicted wounds. What do you think it is that's going to stop this team from committing those wounds and understanding it's those sorts of miscues that put them in this position that they're either having to come from behind or they don't win games?
Just continue to practice better, to learn how to practice better, to learn not to make those mistakes in practice, because they will translate to the game.
Yeah, what would constitute as a successful season? Now, it'll be tough to get back into a championship race, but over these next, 7 games, what would constitute a successful season?
Coming to practice every day with the right attitude, coming to work, moving on, just trying to get better every day, trying to become a better team.
What would you say is the personality of this team right now? I mean, not just so much with this loss, but, do you think guys kind of finally understand, like, okay, we can't have these things happen? Or do you think it's going to take another one of these to get that point across? How would you describe it?
No, we understand that things like this can't happen. We understand that we've lost 2 games now, and we wouldn't have lost this game if it wasn't for, the mistakes that we had in the first half. Offense, we made a lot of mistakes. Like you said, we wasn't converting on third down, but we just got to come out to practice better. We can't practice the way we practice and expect to go out, and just get a win like that against good teams.
All right, we good?